Yes.
And we're on. Let's see. How many people do we have on here? La 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 la. La 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 la. We're live. We're on, people.
Everyone was asking about you. Let me turn down my volume over here. Everyone was asking where you were. Were you on the toilet or were you out
On
shopping
the
for
no,
wine?
I
Hi,
have a
everybody, by the way.
toilet. Homer. Hello, Homer. Homer's new. Hi, everyone. I feel like it's been such a not a long time, but I feel like we just went on, which we did because we were on Wednesday night.
Yes. And some of us were in the Discord chat, so
Yeah,
it feels
yeah.
like a while for some of us,
It's
and some of us were
everybody.
just together not that long ago.
Yeah, yeah. We have faces, yes. Ugly faces, but we got faces. I was trying to get my other camera to work, but it doesn't work, so I have to use my computer camera, which, whatever.
No, you look cute. Not as cute as me, though.
Hey. Stuart, hi,
I'm
Stuart.
reading the comments over here.
So, how was everybody Thanksgiving? Let me put my
Oh,
lips.
hello, Homer from Arizona. Welcome.
You notice that my eyes is red, and it's not from smoking. Ah,
That's what they all say.
oh my God, so much comments. First, what is the first one? Hooray! You don't get
Stuart was
anything
hiding
else.
under the carpet, but he's back out and he's going to have fun with us.
Who? Who you have?
Stuart, he was hiding under the carpet because
Oh my God.
there was some issues we had in the James Blunt channel. There
Oh
was
my
there was
God.
ragging on James Blunt in his own channel, but we got that straightened out. So Stuart's out from under the carpet. He's not in the corner of the room anymore, and he's gonna have
No.
fun with us.
So for those of you who does not know who this person next to me, oh, I know, is it this way?
Oh, Jexter's here.
That way. I don't know. My camera is like the opposite. So when I'm pointing at you, it's pointing the other way.
It's pointing the other way. Go this way. See, there you go.
This person here, what the hell? Well, the person next to me, that is Veronica, aka Jasmin. Most of you guys already know her, but for those newbies, this is my co-host for the night.
Yes.
Sometimes we get different
And
people. So if you want
hopefully I'll be a good
to,
co-host. And hopefully you guys can hear me because I tend to play back sometimes our lives and the volume seems so low. And I'm like, did everyone hear what I was saying? But you guys would let me know, of course, unless you don't want to hear what I have to say and just let her talk. We don't care.
and you got lights today. We can see you today because you have lights.
I have light today, yes. I'm more comfortable here on my dining room table than I am on my couch, and it's darker in that area. I'd have to turn on like different lights, and so I do like sitting on the couch because it's more comfortable. But this is a better setup. Plus, today I did not have my phone charged, so I have it charged with a cable and an extension back here. So
Not gonna
this is
die.
much better. This is better. And as usual, I'm going to be reading comments over here. So if you see me looking away, I'm reading the comments.
Yes.
And as per usual, I'm worse than brother-in-law Hank. I go very slow. So
You
if I
see a
miss something,
hashtag going on here.
I do see the hashtag. Also,
Hashtag.
something started in Discord. So if some of you haven't joined, you got to join our Discord.
Yes.
But yes,
We have a lot of fun. There we play music and we put up funny cartoon things.
yes.
Mine is not funny. Mine is more dirty.
Yeah, no. Sassy has some great memes.
I got my own thing going on.
So I'm reading about everyone's how Thanksgiving. I know in the US we celebrate Thanksgiving, but overseas no one really else does. So I'm just checking out the comments on the Thanksgiving festivities. Dixie gobbled till she wobbled. I actually didn't eat as much as I thought I would, because there was a lot of food, but I think because I just didn't want to go overboard and I had to drive and it was going to be late and it was going to be dark because I was at my son-in-law, my son's, my daughter-in-law's grandmother, who's about 30 minutes away. So, and driving at night, and I didn't want to like, just be stuffed. But I did have dessert. Never can miss the dessert.
Gotta have the dessert. My favorite dessert is coconut pumpkin pie, but I didn't have it this year.
Really, I haven't.
Turkey this year neither. I had pasta. I had Italian.
Oh, right, because you weren't cooking, right? You were gonna order out
No,
and just
because
not because it was just the three of you. Yeah.
yeah, there's the families, no family. As you Dexter say, free Hank from Karen. Some people don't know that joke, so
Yes, don't forget to hit the like button.
yes, that's right.
That always helps.
So everybody had turkey then.
Yes, and Donna Leia does something that my son's mother-in-law does. So once she carves a turkey, you never get all the meat off the bones. So she takes the carcass, she takes that, and she makes like soup with it the next day. So she has like this great turkey soup. And so we ate on Thursday, and then Friday, that's when she was going to make her soup because we finished late and she was tired. She'd been cooking all day with my daughter-in-law and her mom and stuff. And so she was just leaving. She's like, no, just leave the bones there. I'll make my soup tomorrow. So she made a delicious soup. I hope was delicious. She's a good cook. So,
So
but
Margie
yeah.
is a vegetarian, so good for you, Margie. I tried that for like one day. I couldn't not eat meat. And then we got Homer.
Oh, Julian's here. Hello, Julian. Starfish boy.
Almost said that his daughter made some else. Oh, his daughter made my daughter. Yeah, his daughter made some else Salvadorian food for the first time.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Oh, thank you, Hippie Joe. I'm also wearing Van Gogh. Hippie Joe was saying he loves my Van Gogh paintings. So
Yeah,
I'm also wearing my Van Gogh to match. But
and
yeah,
that's the original, right?
yes, I'm a gazillionaire to afford all of those.
See, Mars says, free Hank. Everybody misses brother-in-law Hank. And for those of you who don't know who he is, I think most of you do. Maybe
Most people have seen him on the channel.
yeah, yes. So he's usually my co-host, but he's been busy.
So you have to put up with me. Thank you, Donna Leia.
Most of you guys have your Christmas tree up.
Let me tell you something.
Up for about 2 weeks already.
You guys have put up your trees. I applaud you. I had 4 days off, one of which, I drove and went to my to Thanksgiving dinner. But 3 days, I did nothing but watch TV. Uh, oh man, I didn't do anything. It was a sad. I mean, I cooked for myself, like, by cook, I mean, warmed up leftovers, washed the dishes that I ate on. And that was it. I just was like so blah. I think I just needed the time off and to like clear my head. So it was nice. I hope you all got to spend some time with family and relax. Not you, Sassy, because you got Jenny.
Relax. She keeps me busy. So I think I'm reading Dixie's comment. It says that her son-in-law got another deer this week. What did he got a deer? Did he hit a deer? Did he went out and shoot a deer? You gotta eat the deer? Oh my God, the poor deer.
Oh no. Julian was on the Discord and saw saw the lady memes that the boys were putting up yesterday.
Oh my God, poor Julian.
Ah.
He was
All right,
asking
I'm just getting to Homer's comments. I'm so
hard.
behind. I'm a slow reader.
Let's go.
I'm just getting to Homer's comments about El Salvadorian food. That must have been nice. There's a lot of people that don't cook turkey and they'll do something else. Like
Yep.
you had Italian. My sister-in-law made she made turkey and stuff because she's very traditional and of the four girls that are home, some
Hey,
of them do eat turkey, but some of them don't like it. So she made lasagna and she made a ham.
yeah,
So there was
I would
turkey,
do,
lasagna, and ham, you
yeah,
know.
something I would do for Christmas. It's have ham and Italian food, lasagna or whatever for Christmas. But for Thanksgiving, I normally fry my turkey. So this is the first year.
We used to fry. That's one thing
I
I do
love it.
miss, the fried turkey, because they are so good. I don't know if anybody else fries turkey, but we started frying the turkey years ago when it first came out. And I'll never forget the
Like,
first time we did fried turkey. We had it out in the yard and they had like
yeah.
to cover on the grass, they had a wooden plank. We had it,
Mhm.
they had the pot on it. I mean, everything was ready. And
Ah,
one of the things we hadn't thought about was when you put in the oil, you have to measure with water how much oil to put so you know where when you put your turkey in it won't overflow. Well, we didn't do that the first year. And when the
yep.
boys put it in, it just overflowed. There was like flames coming out.
That's what they
Thank
would
God,
do to it, though.
thank God for the wood. But then after that, we got it straight and we
Yep.
had
I wear
fried
like
turkey for years. It was so good,
wood.
so good. Yeah.
I can't go back to the regular oven.
Yeah, no, it stays so moist. It cooks quicker. It stays so moist and then everybody's fighting for the skin. I mean, it's crazy.
Yes. So
Oh,
Jackson,
okay, there we go. Margie's
freeze the boobs. Find Hank new boobs. Oh my God. Too
Oh,
funny.
Donna Leah's got a dessert I'm interested in. It's
I want,
candied fruit and spices.
oh, I want some dessert right now.
That would be nice. Oh, Stuart's eating on his own for Christmas.
Let's do it by yourself or all.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad, Stuart. That's got to be
Yes, do it. I
very
just
difficult, especially around the holidays.
yeah.
Even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but Christmas is coming up and
It's
New Year. So
here on the holidays. It's really hard. Sorry to hear about
yeah,
that, Stuart.
feel free to go into Discord, and there's always someone hanging around there. So
Dixie
it's
wants to
always
know
nice.
why is Jackster drinking. Never mind what he's drinking. What is he smoking? He was high as a kite yesterday.
Dixie still has her Halloween decorations up.
Oh my God.
Donna Leah does not have her decorations up for Christmas, but she's got the bigger part stuff done. She's already went shopping and she is good to go. So if you can get the shopping out of the way, that's the most time, the most intense, the decorations are easy because there's nobody driving, the parking lots are full. Once you get the shopping done, then you're good.
Who is Potato Boy?
I don't know who Potato Boy is.
Because you know how sometimes they change their name on us.
Dixie's son had the deer. Oh my goodness. Uh,
I started that. Free Hank. I didn't start it free hang. I just
Are
oh
you
never
sure?
mind.
Is Mars here?
Fine.
Oh, there's Mars. Mars, you're here. Hi, Mars.
Okay, so we know who Potato Boy is.
Who's
That's
Potato Boy? Is it Jexter?
Julian, because he says he's gonna be 9 on March 13th.
Oh.
So that's Julian, Potato Boy.
See, I love everybody's making different stuff. So Homer made a green chili chicken lasagna last year.
Wow.
Brother-in-law Hank's mom, I don't know if you remember,
Mhm.
she never made turkey because none of the boys would eat turkey. So she would always make lasagna. And I've probably told this story before. My mother would always make turkey. And
Good.
so
So
I would
good.
always say, like,
Yep.
call me when the lasagna is ready. And she would always call me and say, okay, your plate of lasagna is ready. So I would like run upstairs or run downstairs because they were always, either a few floors above or a few floors below us. And so I'd run and get my lasagna because she was a great cook. She was a great cook. Let's see. I'm reading
Thanks a lot.
comments here. Everybody's asking about how everyone's doing.
Everyone looks like they're fine. I mean, besides the bad news that we got from Stuart. Dexter's back to, I think, his normal self.
Dexter, you guys feeling better? Hippie Joe, I know Hippie Joe was in a lot of pain yesterday.
What did you breaking
What's-
for the ladies? He will be on OnlyFans next week.
It's next week.
Oh my God. They still have that? I thought they were going to stop all that nudity on OnlyFans.
I think they said they were, but I don't know when. Their channel's going to go. That whole app is going to fall apart.
I know, but people are making so much money on there, though.
Donna Leah saying, Mars, maybe Hank's not free. Maybe he charges.
Oh my God. Maybe if I pay him to come, right?
Yeah, maybe if you paid better, he'd show up.
Maybe if I pay him.
We're gonna get
at all,
we're gonna get a GoFundMe page started, and the proceeds will go off to pay Hank to come show up for a live and do a video.
Come on. Ooh, a gummy. Ooh. So Dixie's son works 2 jobs.
And Dixie's gonna be Ubering them up and down all of Oklahoma.
I didn't know they have an Uber gummy.
No, an Uber Grammy. She's gonna be a grandma who's Ubering her grandson all over Oklahoma with his 2 jobs now.
This is why I don't read comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm always reading the wrong thing.
See, Dixie?
What was in my head? I'm thinking gummy.
Gummy, no. Does he not know how to drive, Dixie? Or he's not trusted with keys to a car?
Yeah. So she's going to be, well, she is an Uber grandma. You gotta start charging. Hope you charge him.
There's Jexter with his tomato and aubergine again.
Aubergine.
His eggplant.
The famous eggplant. James Mercury.
Ooh. Julian had a girl at the park tell him that she likes him. Interesting.
Wow. So Julian, are you back to dancing again?
Yeah. How's that going, Julian? Terry is asking about James. Where is James anyway?
He's probably sleeping, because a lot of,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
because it
sorry,
is.
still alive. I was sleeping, so probably
Thank
sleep.
you, dog ears. I'll try to make it more interesting. What would you like to see? Or what would you like me to do? Sing? I
I
don't know any words to any songs other than
was singing.
James Blunt.
He knows all the words.
He knows. I mean, he was like a karaoke machine. You could say, "Hey, I want to listen to this," and he'd know like not even just the chorus, but the whole freaking song. I was like, I was amazed. I was amazed. I
Yeah,
start and not just. I mean, I can do some of James Blunt's songs, but I
you
certainly
don't
couldn't
know
do as
a word.
many as. Yeah, I could not do as many as he was doing. He knew every freaking Queen song. It was great.
That is
It
so.
was great.
Yeah, Dexter was flirting with me last night because he was high. And we even danced to a slow song. We
Yes, you guys were dancing.
were dancing.
I'm skipping up again. Potato Boy says he did not flirt with the girl because he has a girlfriend already. I like that. A one boy, one girl guy. Oh, Dixie's got to go out at 10 to go. Oh, Lordy, Dixie. You're not going to get any sleep. She's got to go at 10 o'clock to pick up her grandson to
Oh my
do her grandma Uber job.
jeez. How long is the drive to his job?
Yeah, is it far or I don't suppose there's any traffic. That's what kills me. I don't think so much is it very far, but
Nice.
traffic, because especially now with Christmas and the holidays coming up, you can't go anywhere. There's so much traffic everywhere.
They say
Thank
that.
you, Margie. Margie says I'm not boring at all.
Thank you, Margie. I am.
You are.
This Thanksgiving. Well, actually, the Friday. What is that? Black Friday. I
Yeah.
think it was
And
very slow this year.
really, I don't
Just
know how. Well,
people
Cyber
didn't
Monday. I'm
know.
thinking more people are doing Cyber Monday.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
Homer's
I
leaving us.
work. I
Homer's
work
leaving us.
on
He's got to go
Friday,
cook. Bye, Homer.
and around the shopping center where I work, there was hardly no cars there, and I was
Well, you live near a mall too.
on the mall there. Where
And
I work, I have Best Buy next to me, and like a lot of stores there. And no,
I'm thinking people are doing
online.
online. And didn't some of the online sales start even before today? There were a lot of places that had
And they've been
sales going on.
having
Yeah.
sales like a couple of weeks now for Black Friday, so they're not even wait anymore.
Stewart said James is resting his voice for the Christmas extravaganza.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, he is. He's such a cool dude, though. And today is Cyber Monday. Yeah,
Yeah, today was Cyber Monday.
I had no money to go Cyber Monday.
Oh, he does. So Dixie says she's Ubering her grandson around. She's Grandma Uber or Uber Grammy.
Grammy,
Uber Grammy
money.
because her grandson doesn't have a license yet and she wouldn't let him drive her cars anyway. Which I totally understand. When they first start driving, it's a little nerve-wracking.
And that's what it is too. See, every time if I go shopping like on Black Friday, I usually get things for myself and not for like Christmas stuff. Because you go out there and you find things, like
There's
like,
great
oh, what
sales. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, there's great
is this? Of
sales.
course. I know Checkster.
What is Chexter doing over here?
You put hashtag F Karen.
What is he?
Hashtag F Karen.
Hank deserves a family and friends more. Dixie didn't do Black Friday, but she went to a flea market, which sometimes are better than. I like flea markets.
I haven't been to the flea market. I don't even think they have one here.
Yeah, I like them because you get original stuff. You get stuff that's like Walmart. You have 50 50 t-shirts, and you walk outside and 20
And
other
you can
people have the same
bargain, you
t-shirt.
can bargain with the price in the
Oh
flea
yeah.
market.
Take down Karen. Cyber Monday.
I used to love flea market, but there's just none here.
There's one in Miami, like further south. I think you're not close to them, that's why.
Yeah, no, screw Karen.
Oh, Potato Boy, that's so nice.
Everybody's
Week
probably
they'll
wondering why they're doing that.
next week, Potato Boy's mom and dad will have been 12 years
Oh,
since they met. Aw.
that's nice. And then the baby will be coming soon. So that's really nice. Hank should use hand. I
What is he putting over here?
don't want to read it.
I should use hand. Oh, Lordy, Jexter, behave yourself. And he's got a wrench. I'm going to take that wrench away from him.
Somebody's gonna like put him in timeout. He needs to be in timeout. Oh my god.
I'm going to have to take that wrench away from him. Jexter.
I'm gonna have to give other people some wrenches. I'm gonna take that wrench away from you, Dexter.
I know. He needs to take
Hey.
that wrench. We're going to give one to Hot.
Although it's
You need to give a
it's
wrench to
true.
Hot Space and Mars.
It's true, but
They'll
behave.
keep them in line.
And Joe too. I hope Hank and Karen ain't watching. No, they don't watch my channel. I don't even think Hank's even subscribed to my channel.
I wonder if you never know. They might be lurking amongst those or watch them after.
But I asked him, I said, he asked me if I have done some video. I said, yes. I said, don't you subscribe to my channel?
Well, he didn't even used to comment or anything. I'm like, you don't watch. Thank you, Joe. I don't know. Can you put someone in timeout that already has a wrench? I don't think so. That's why he's getting away with all of these hashtags.
I don't think you can put him in timeout when he has a wrench.
You can't put him in it. You can't put a wrench in a timeout.
Oh my god.
That's why Mars and Hot Space, they'll figure out a way to put him out in timeout.
They're probably going along with him.
Let's see. Has anyone gotten their booster shot? Because I got my booster, and I'm wondering if that's why I was so tired too. And my arm is like itching and it's like red, which I didn't have that. Like I had a little bump, but now it's like itchy and it's like a big red spot. So if it doesn't go down by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to head over to like urgent care. But has anybody had booster shots? And
I have an allergy to the booster.
I'm wondering, and it's the same one that I had at the beginning, although I didn't get,
the same arm?
same arm, same arm, and I didn't have when I got the second shot. Even when I got the first one and the second one, I really didn't have any kind of symptoms. I was just tired. But yesterday, like I said, for 3 days, I didn't do anything but just like watch TV and movies and YouTube and stuff. And I'm wondering if maybe that's it, but definitely my arm itches. So
Just say he got his booster Friday and had no reaction.
I wonder,
threatening that if you take away his wrench, he's gonna leave.
no. What will we do?
Oh, I scared. I want to get mine. So Terry haven't gotten his neither.
Stefan is here.
But
I know. Don't look at the hashtag that Jexter's put in. Lordy, we're trying to figure out how to take his wrench away. Because we've got Julian in here. Don't read the hashtags, Julian.
Dixie haven't gotten hers neither.
She's supposed to.
I'm gonna get mine though. I
Oh, yes, with this whole new corona, this Omicron, a
heard about
lot of
this new
places are shutting down. Stuart's
this
saying they're
new
about to
thing.
go back into lockdown again
Where
in the UK. And there's a lot of places. Netherlands, I think, is one.
is that from the new variants? Because they say a couple of countries have gotten that. That's the one that started in Africa, right?
It looks like it started in Africa.
Yeah.
But even though it started in Africa, or that's where they saw it first, they're now testing, and there's cases everywhere in Europe. And they even said, give us a few more days. They're going to start testing in the US and they're going to find a lot of cases. Although I was reading I want to say it was I don't know if it was in France or in the Netherlands. There was a flight of people that got off of a plane from South Africa. There were like 67 people that had to go into a hotel for quarantine, and two of the people were found escaping, or they escaped the quarantine, the hotel. They were on a plane to go to Spain because I guess that was where the connection was, and they had their final destination was Spain, but because of the quarantine, they got stuck in. I want to say it was I want to say it was Amsterdam because it was Schiphol Airport. They took them off the plane. The police took them off the plane, and now they're in guarded isolation. So they're like under lock and key at some
They don't
hospital,
have
and
to
they
pay for the
put
hotel.
more security at the hotel. So these 65 people that are left need to quarantine, for whatever amount of time until they're negative again. So things are crazy over there.
You have to pay for the hotel when they put them in the hotel.
Yeah, I think they probably do.
So, what if
I
you don't
think they
have a
probably do.
hotel?
I don't think here insurance doesn't pay for anything. So, but you never know. Maybe over there the insurance pays. Maybe you
I
have to
don't
buy
know.
your own food.
That's the same thing that happened to me. That the first one I didn't get no side effect. The second one I was also tired the next day with a little.
Hi, Jennifer. It was
So,
the Pfizer, the one that I got, and they're saying the Moderna, you have less reaction.
mhm.
And even now, there's the Moderna, you only get half of the dose because you don't really need more, and it's just as effective. But with the Pfizer, you need a full dose. So
Yeah,
maybe that could be.
on where you go, what they have.
Cherry just got his,
COVID.
so he doesn't have the booster yet.
Go free, everybody wants Hank. We want Hank.
Dixie said she didn't get a booster, but what I did for the last almost 4 days, she's been doing as well, but without the
Oh
booster.
my God. You say, I don't think I can get COVID because I smoke. Because COVID. Why does that got to do with COVID that you smoke? I know it doesn't like the heat. Is that what it is? Oh my
See,
God.
Donna Leah also says she didn't really have
Dude.
any side effects.
15 in my lung. Oh my.
What's going on down there? I'm still catching up.
I was just reading Dix's comment that she said that she can't get COVID because she smokes. That
Oh,
not her lungs because of all the nicotine that she. Oh my
then
God.
then then Jexter's never going to need a booster, or he's going to be safe.
I know. Freedom from crazy person. Wouldn't that be funny if he comes on and he was
Yo,
comment?
what's going on, guys? What's happening? I'm not in jail.
You're gonna be like, oh, who's a crazy person? Who's Karen? Well, though her name does start with a K, though, but it's not Karen.
Hey, Lori's joined as well. We got a full house today. Welcome, Lori. I'm skipping over the German stuff. Usually I grab it and put it in my translator, but no
No,
time.
only Hank can read that.
Jexter is throwing tomatoes at us. Duck.
Can you believe that? What is Mar saying? Something about Hank toxic. Something.
Oh Lord. Oh, she's telling Stefan what's
Oh
going on with the
God.
free Hank
Oh, Lord,
hashtags.
can you believe that? Oh no. Did you miss my joke at the top?
I
It
did see the joke. Um, it was all right. It would have been better a few days ago before I read all that dragon that you were doing on my James
Oh,
Blunt and
with that
Discord.
James
I
Blunt.
might have found it funnier then.
So it's payback.
Sorry, I'm gonna be drinking my little juice here.
Oh my God, Veronica, you have to taste this wine that I got from Trader Joe's. It's so good because you like a little sweetness in the wine.
I like real sweetness. Yeah, I like sweet stuff.
Perfect because it's not too sweet and it's not like I love it. So good.
And what kind is it? Red wine or?
No, it's red, but
Because
it's
I'm usually not a fan of red wine, but you got that Riuniti
oh my God, this is
that
something
Jenny
like
bought,
that,
and
but not
that
as
is really
sweet.
good.
I know.
Sorry, I'm eating my vitamins, guys. But that one is really good. I like that
Eating your
Riuniti.
gummy?
I'm
Is
eating
that
my gummy vitamins. I have them here at my table so I don't
please
forget.
come, throw one this way? Oh, excuse me.
Well, thank God you're not on the toilet. It didn't come out the other way.
Oh my God, I guess I have to
Oh
leave
Lordy.
my own Coke.
Back to the comments. She had to leave and go get a Coke for herself. I guess she says, I had to leave and get my own Coke, Stuart.
Said,
So does
no,
that mean that
it's
normally you have your
Coca-Cola.
grandson do it and
It's not the one that goes up the nose, right?
I know you guys got to be more specific about the Coke. Dixie says she hasn't drank wine since she got drunk and threw up. Do you
Oh,
remember when you were drinking wine that day?
me?
Yes.
What
Do you
day?
remember when you drank that wine and then you called me like this was like a couple of years ago and you were like, "Oh my God, I was just having some wine and I was like puking and you had such a like
Oh,
a hangover from
yeah.
just like regular wine. It wasn't even like
No, that was the day I fell off the couch.
you fell off the couch, then you went upstairs,
Went
you
upstairs. I was,
puked. They were wondering of what happened to you.
I know.
It was a mess. You were a hot mess.
Yeah, that was fun. And I
Red
went,
red wine normally may make you feel good, but sometimes not so much. That's why I'm not a fan of the red wine. I like pink, like the rosé or the white, but I like sweet. Like Moscato is like oh heaven for me. Uh-oh, Dixie's got
hi,
some bad
Regina.
news. Dixie's got some bad news.
What happened, Dixie?
I don't know.
Find your
Dun dun
Coke.
dun.
She can't find no Coke. She ran out of Coke.
Regina has no company. All her people are gone and she's dancing a happy dance. I know it's
Ooh,
so nice
Regina,
that
your company's gone.
you have family over and but when it's so it's like then it's just like get out of my house. I want to like, put my PJs on and relax.
Oh, wow, like run around naked.
Oh no.
Oh,
So
football,
Dixie says Oklahoma State, her
football.
team,
Coach
beat
quit.
Oklahoma University in football, and their coach is leaving and going to the University of South
South,
Carolina, maybe?
yeah.
USC? USC. What is USC?
Maybe
University of South Carolina, maybe.
Breaking news.
Stuart.
What?
2 weeks, Regina. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That is a long time. That is a long time. Southern California. Thank you, Dixie, for the correction. Well, I was just telling Sassy. So I have my cousin, her daughter is coming up for like 2 months or so. And I'm the opposite. I am so happy when she's going to, I'm going to be like ecstatic when she comes because she loves to cook. She loves to bake. She makes these awesome cakes. So I'm going to be in heaven because I'm going to be having some good Chilean food. She's probably going to be, while I work and she's 18,
She's
she's
gonna be
18.
a maid.
She's going to be like my maid. I said to Sassy, I was like, I'm like 2 weeks away from like, having her come here, but I got to get the place like half decent so it doesn't look as bad and scare.
Does she speak English?
No, she doesn't speak English, but she doesn't, in like a lot of countries, especially in South America and countries overseas, you start learning English as a second language from
Okay.
when you're in like school, like first and second grade. So
No,
she's been taking English for years. And one of the things she wants to do is to be able to practice her English because learning from a book and is never the same as, you speaking it day to day. And so we've made a plan where I'm only gonna speak to her in English. So,
you gotta bring her
so
here
when
for
you
New.
see her, you're gonna have to speak to her in English. Well, you can't speak Spanish to her anyway. So
You hear me? You gotta bring her here for New Year's.
I know I'm thinking that we might be going down there for New Year's. I
Because we
think
gotta be
she'll,
live. We
well,
gotta bring her. We gotta bring her on live.
one of the things she wants to do is she wants to go to Miami and like, do the touristy stuff. So
The
that
beach.
that way we can do that New Year's and even Sunday before we drive up. So that'll
Yay.
be nice.
You hear that, guys? We're gonna be on
We're
live
gonna be on live.
with a guest. We're gonna be drunk as hell again.
No, I have to behave myself. She's young and impressionable.
Ooh.
So only
Right
two
now.
margaritas, maybe two margaritas
Wait,
only.
how old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
She's 18 now, mind you, where I think many countries are like this, the
Yes.
legal drinking age in Chile is 18.
Yep. Yep.
It's not
So
21 like here. So, she's used to have no, well, no, I'm not
we'll
gonna say
give
she's
her
used
one.
to have it, but
We'll make her
she
some margaritas.
technically she can drink a little margarita. Although I don't think once you see her, you'll see she's not one of these makeup-y, she's very humble, very sweet girl.
Oh,
So
wait till I get done with her.
like,
You're gonna go home. They're gonna be like, "Who are you?"
ooh, Dixie's saying the coach is taking everybody and his mother over to University of Southern California.
So he's taking some kids with him.
Ah, man, oh man.
What happened? Did he get fired?
No, he quit. The Oklahoma
Why?
State beat Oklahoma University, and the coach quit, and he's going to University of Southern California. And he's also taken the defensive coach.
Oh, so he's taking some of
So
the coaches.
this puts their winning streak in jeopardy.
But
Poor
are they like,
Dixie.
is it over? Are their season over for them?
I don't think so. You're asking the
Guys, I
wrong
know. I
person.
don't even know who's going to be in it because I told you my daughter she's going to be doing the football thing. When the big game, she's going to be working at the game.
Oh, right. She's
On New
doing
Year's. Yeah, New Year she's going to be New Year's Eve she's going to be working because there's a big game here, so she's going to be doing that.
Oh, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
If I were a fan, I'd ask for tickets, but I'm not a fan, so.
Me neither. I don't even. It's like.
Regina, What is a GA grad? Do you know what that is, Sassy?
GA.
Regina says she's a GA grad and happy, happy, happy. Georgia, Georgia, a Georgia graduate? Is that what that is?
Georgia. Yeah, GA is Georgia. It's a Georgia grad.
Georgia grad, okay.
And I can't wait.
Ooh,
My daughter's
Dixie's got moonshine.
graduating on December. What did I say? It was 16.
16, yes.
Woo-hoo.
Dixie's got moonshine in her fridge. Lordy, Dixie,
Oh
you
my
want to grow some hair on that chest.
Give some of that to your rat.
Oh, Terry's going to join us for New Year's. Okay, good. Save the date, everyone.
Save the date. Is that on a Friday?
So yes. So New Year's Eve is Friday, and then Saturday is New Year's Day.
Okay. So Friday I probably have to work, but I want to work half a day.
See, Stefan is saying that he started learning English since he was 6 years old. Because
Yeah,
in a lot of the countries,
they do
they
teach
start teaching
English.
very early.
Yeah.
It's only the Americans that we really don't take any language until we're like in high school, really.
Mhm. High school you can take.
Although nowadays, I have to say, there is a push in for some of the younger kids to learn Spanish.
It's nice to know two languages, though.
It's good. I think they say not just, another language, but for, your brain function, it opens it up and,
So that's
makes it
hard in
easier to learn.
1999.
Oh, so Dixie says the season is over, but they will have a bowl, like the
That's
cotton
right.
bowl and the sugar bowl and the peach bowl and the orange
What
bowl and
you're also
the
going to be doing,
pineapple bowl. I don't know if it's a pineapple bowl or not. I'm
they
sure there
do.
is.
My daughter's doing a Boca Bowl.
Which one?
Boca Bowl.
The Boca Bowl. Okay.
Hmm.
Like in Boca Raton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So they have the games there too. So she has.
Stefan says he's still terrible at English. I don't think so. Even Julian. I mean, if no one knew Julian was not an
An
English
8-year-old
speaker, we'd never know.
or an 8-year-old boy, because he's so damn smart for his age.
Correct. Margie is saying that's the way to do it, to start early when you're like 6, 7, first
Yeah,
first grade,
because
than like we do, which we start in high school
they'll learn so fast when they're younger.
when they're younger. Yeah. Georgia grad. Okay. Thank you, Regina.
Yeah, so Hippie Joe is hanging it out there. I mean, hanging it in there.
Okay.
I hope it's not. I hope he's not hanging it out there.
Oh, Lordy. Don't get him started. Dixie can speak pig Latin. I think I used to be able to. I think I used to be able to, like in third, fourth, fifth grade, but I always sucked at it. Karen likes drowning groupies and kidnapping them. Oh, Lordy. These hashtags are getting wild.
Hashtags is getting out of control.
They're going out of control.
Joe.
And who's leading the band here? You know who is. The wrench
It's the
himself.
man with the wrench.
The wrench himself.
And then Mars is like right behind him.
Mars is keeping hers pretty
Mars
decent.
started it. Yeah, Stefan. Don't know where he gets his intelligence from. Hanging free is the best way to be.
So Stefan is saying that he has an advantage. Julian has an advantage because his mom speaks English.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
from Washington State, so that does make it,
it's
I think,
American. Oh,
easier.
good.
Yeah. Well, I have this whole thing where I'm speaking Spanish to the baby
That's
because my
good.
son, he forgets and he's just in his brain it's English, but I have to like really force myself to speak Spanish to her. And it's funny because sometimes I'm talking to like my son or my daughter-in-law and I've got her in my arms and I'm like talking to them and then I'll be like, and she's awake, and then I'll look down at her and I'll speak to her in Spanish and say, what's grandma saying? This is what grandma is, but I'm saying it in Spanish because, I want her to realize that, she and I will always speak Spanish. So I'm hoping that that'll help to get her second language in, early. No more wine for Sassy.
Who said that?
Terry. Dixie said you had a Freudian slip. So Terry says no more wine for you. Dixie says she doesn't know another language, but she can say something dirty in the Creek Native American language.
She could, right? I knew it.
That's the bad thing about learning languages from a book. You never get all the good stuff, the bad words.
Corrupting a child. Oh my God. Oh no.
Donna Leah says, with all the hashtags that are flying, free Hank, someone's going to bust this site thinking we're holding Hank hostage
No.
somewhere.
Somebody's gonna come knocking on my door. God, hashtag.
Dexter. We need to get Dexter's. Dexter's going to lose his wrench if he keeps up the bad words in here.
His tomatoes and his eggplant.
Donna Leah is asking if there's some New York in me. Yes, actually, there is. Although I always say the nuns tried to beat it out of me. They didn't really beat it out of me, but we always had to do pronunciation and enunciation.
You remember
So
back then? I mean, I went to Catholic school too, and then the nun they used to hit you.
none of the nuns, I have to tell you
I
honestly,
did.
none of the nuns ever hit me. The one that used to hit me was this Filipino teacher when I didn't do my homework, which was sometimes. She
She
would
hit
make me put out my palm and she would slap a ruler. And I think my mother found out at some point and she was like, no, you are not going to punish my child. Like, you can't, God forbid now you try to hit a child, you're in jail like faster than you can call the police. It's crazy. But yeah, no, the nuns never hit me or anything. But you had the nuns where in
It was the one that in Cedarhurst. Remember, I went to St. Joachim. That's why I went to.
oh yeah, where
What?
where
They
my
used to
cousin went, yeah.
beat the living
No,
out of
they
my.
were
And then one nun, because I was chewing gum, she just got the gum and put it on my nose for the whole time. I'm sitting there with the
for the
gum.
whole
I
for the
know.
whole day with gum on your nose.
Yes.
Oh lordy. I'm sure you didn't chew gum after that.
She was really, I mean, they were the worst.
Potato Boy is back. He was trying to breathe under a big dog.
Oh, Ralphie.
Dixie says no habla.
None never hit me either. Okay, Margie didn't have her nun didn't hit her neither. Well, I don't know.
Donalea said I sounded a little Jersey or Bronxy. Lately, I found that I'll say certain words and they come out so New York, and I'm like, oh, there goes the New York accent.
That never leaves you.
Regina says she speaks good Southern. Oh, Dixie went to school with a lot of Creek Indians. So yeah, I
Oh,
think I went to school with a lot of Italians, so I knew like some Italian bad words.
yeah. See, Donna Leah said it's true too. The gum on the nose thing is real.
Yes, Margie, both Sassy and I lived in New
Yeah,
York,
we
and
grew up
cousin
together.
Hank and our brother-in-law Hank.
Yeah. God, we've
So
known
there
each
is,
other for like what, 40 something years.
I know when you,
I've known
well,
Frank.
no, not for me. For me, it was like 20 years ago only.
I think I know. Oh yeah, but I forgot
It's
how
only
young.
20 years
I
ago.
forgot how young you are.
But yeah,
But with Hank, I've known him for like, oh, I'm gonna say 45 years or something. And
yeah, because when you think about it, your sister was what, like 18? They were
yeah,
still in
just
high
in
school.
high school.
Yeah, they were still in high school when they met.
So yeah, it's a long time. And now what happened to him?
Dixie got spanked a few times in school, and it wasn't Catholic school,
Oh,
just regular
it
school. I
wasn't in
wonder who
school.
was spanking
Maybe
and
it
where were
wasn't in
they?
school. She got spanked.
See, Margie says that the nuns never. I think it's a
I think
I
it's
think it's a disservice to some of the nuns. They weren't. I mean, they were strict because, like I said, you had to have your uniform. Like we had little ties. You need to make sure your tie was on, buttoned, and your collar was, folded. And again, enunciation. We had to. You couldn't say, you
me.
know. I'm gonna go to the store. Or I'm gonna go. No, like we had to, speak properly. So, but I never had, like I said, I never had any of the nuns hit me.
Regina said, waiting for
Jexter says he doesn't know. Trying to save his bro, and getting his wrench taken off. Losing the wrench to save Hank is worth it.
oh
Ah.
my God.
Oh Lordy, Donalea used to had a teacher that used to lob chalkboard chalk at her, and if you got smacked in the face, she
Oh
got
my
smacked in the face because
God.
the teacher had bad aim and was trying to aim for the guy behind her, and she got it. Lordy,
Oh my God. Yeah, everybody has abusive. I mean, back then, now they can't even touch me.
Stewart and Jexter are cut from the same scissors.
Uh,
Stewart says I got spanked at school too, but he didn't mind because she was gorgeous.
they got the same. They have the same humor. he didn't mind.
Hippie Joe was going to get paddled in school by his principal. Lordy, what were you doing, Hippie Joe, when he was in grad school?
Dexter wants you to make him a cup of tea.
I know he's got the hashtag Jasmin, make me a cup of tea. And it's not a cup of tea, it's a cuppa,
That's a
just so you know.
use.
Oh, Dixie's got her grandson who's half Choctaw. Did I pronounce that right? I hope.
The name?
No, Choctaw Indian, yeah.
Mhm.
Jexter is going to start a silent protest so his wrench stays safe.
Oh
I
my
know he's not going to be silent for more than like a minute,
hell
so I
no.
have no fear of that
I think
hashtag
he'll
or
be more
that
scared.
protest working.
I think he'll be more scared him being silent. Men don't think with a brain. Yep, they don't. They think with the
Regina said her worst punishment was cleaning police cars after a Friday night. She got caught rolling a yard. What does that mean?
what's wrong in
That
the
What is rolling a yard?
maybe she's
Because
rolling.
right away I'm thinking of rolling a,
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe
that's
she
what I'm
meant
thinking.
yeah, maybe she meant a joint, not a yacht. I don't know.
That's I don't know what other things you roll.
Roll your boat.
Stefan, I forget how young you are. He said he was born in 1994. That's actually 5 years younger than even my son.
He is. He's so young.
Stefan says the only beating he got was from would be from his dad.
Oh, that bean's not good.
Choctaw. Choctaw is how it's pronounced. Thank you, Dixie. Oh, rolling
Paper.
rolling a yard is when you toilet paper a tree. It's when you toilet paper the tree.
That's
You
what
know, you throw the toilet paper on the tree, it
were
comes
told.
down, and then you throw it again, and
We
you
were
practically.
totally wrong.
Oh my! You shouldn't be having to do like heavy duty punishment on that.
Wait, Stuart is leaving?
Let's see.
He says, I'm out, night.
I guess so. Yes.
Good night,
Have a
Stuart.
good night, Stuart. It is late for them over there.
It is.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Oh my goodness, it's like after 2 in the morning. And for Julian and Stefan, it's after 3 in the morning. Lordy, I take my hat off to you guys. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know. Do you guys work?
Do you take a nap? That's what I think. I think they go to sleep and set an alarm. I have watched some
I don't
lives
think they
from
work.
like Australia, and it's been on at like 5 in the morning, and I've actually turned on an alarm to wake myself up. So I wonder if that's what you guys are doing.
Yeah, they do take like a long lunch break, like a nap.
I always think like someone like Hot
There's
Space,
so
she goes
many.
to sleep and then wakes up at like 1 in the morning so she can join the live. And when we don't hear from her, it's because she fell asleep again. Oh my goodness. Lori says she had a 4th grade teacher that used to take the kids that were leaning back on their chairs. She would pick them up, chair and all, and put them on top of the desk and dared them to lean back up there.
Must be
Lordy.
Must be
Yeah, we couldn't do any of that. We couldn't do any of that stuff. That was not even a thought. The nuns would be like, "No, you can't be doing that."
Oh my God. Yeah, that was not a good.
Donna Leah says we need to listen to a song called "Ode to Billy Joe." That'll get us the pronunciation for Choctaw. Did I
Oh,
say it right the second time? Let me go back up and read the
oh, to Billy Joe.
Choctaw.
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 Dixie says she'd like to see us pronounce some towns in Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see Sassy do that.
I forget it. I will be
That could be a game we play.
totally messed up.
Get you drunk and read the town names in Oklahoma.
Everything will come out dirty. Not time. Texas say no time to sleep until Hank is free. My God. It's gonna be a while. He's not gonna be free.
Oh, so Stefan does set an alarm. He doesn't sleep much anyway, but he does set an alarm.
Oh, that's nice. To set the alarm so you can come on. Oh, is it to set the alarm for you to go to work?
No, he sets the alarm so. So he goes back to sleep normally around 5 after Julian's fallen asleep and Sophie's asleep.
Because it's so early over there. Maybe they work at night.
It's just 1 day a week, so. And it's nice to get together.
They don't work on Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Donna Leah was up from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. when she was working in her work life. Now she's up from noon to 4 a.m. My
Wow,
goodness.
I would be so dead.
I know you take your afternoon naps,
I
don't you?
do. When I come
Your little
from work,
afternoony,
when I come home
your
from work, I
siesta.
take my nap.
I've tried that. I told you I've tried that and it doesn't work for me. I can't find the right time and then I don't take like a 15-minute or an hour nap. I end up 3 hours later and then it's like 9 in the afternoon, 7, 8, 9 in the evening and I wake up and I'm like, what's going on? And then I can't get back to sleep and it's like 1, 2 in the morning and I can't do it. Oh my. They're testing us here. They're testing us here.
What do you saw the tomatoes?
No, before the tomatoes. Say some of those town names.
Holy shit.
Here's one for you. The first time I saw this one, this is in Florida, by the way. I had to ask the person I was on the phone with to please tell me how to pronounce that town name.
What is that?
Oh, so Stefan's home by, oh, you guys work late. Stefan's home by like 10:45. Yeah. All right, the song is called "Ode to Billy Joe." That's the song we got to listen to. Dixie's got, oh my, Tahlequah,
Tahlequah.
Sapulpa. That one was easy. I hope I'm saying that right. I think
Tahlequah.
I've seen this one, but I don't remember how it's pronounced. Okmulgee?
Smoky.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get Dixie on here.
Tahlequah. Tahlequah.
Chautauqua. New York has some crazy ones too, like Northern New York. What are you doing? What you doing with your head down there? What you doing with your head down there? Who you texting?
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Hey, listen, my hands are here. Where are your hands? Show me your hands.
Oh, Stefan works some long hours. I don't have the stamina anymore. He starts at 9 a.m. And so oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. Here's another one Dixie is throwing at us. Tallahatchie Bridge. Only because Florida has a lot of like Loxahatchee and so Tallahatchie Bridge and Choctaw Ridge. So now we're up to my comment. So that city in Florida is actually not far from here in Orlando.
Okeechobee.
Do you know how to pronounce that one? The one that's near here? The one I wrote in the comments?
Okeechobee?
No. Where do you see Okeechobee there? You better put your glasses on. Put your glasses on. It's pronounced Ocoee.
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 I had to ask somebody. I lived in Miami. I was like, how do you pronounce that name? And they were like, Ocoee. And I was like, okay, I can see how that is. And I thought it was like Osoe or something or so. And so it's Ocoee. And now I live not far from Ocoee. So Donna Leah says, sleeping is for wimps. I think she just called you a wimp. Poor hippie Joe. He's having typo issues, I think, hippie. Oh, thank you, Dixie. Dixie says I did good.
Of course you did, because
Do I get a
like
prize?
Miss Miss Jeopardy.
Oh yes, Miss Jeopardy.
That's like you and Hang with the Jeopardy.
Although I did read something not the other day, but a while back. I would say the other day, but it was a while back. And it said, never make fun of someone who mispronounces a word because they learn the word by reading. And they just phonetically, thought what it was. And how they pronounce it. So it's very true. Never be embarrassed about mispronouncing a word, because it's not that you don't that you're dumb or anything. It's that you learned the word by reading, not by ever hearing it, which is really good. So I follow that philosophy.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Maybe a little. Miss Okeechobee.
What's up with me?
Miss Okeechobee. Terry says the only place in Oklahoma he can pronounce is Tulsa. And I'm sure we're probably pronouncing it wrong.
Oh my God. He's still with the damn tomato.
Jexter
Oh,
is saying he
boy.
stays up late on Mondays so he can watch Sassy and Jasmine. Thank you, Jexter. Even though
Well,
I know you stay up to throw
he
tomatoes and do your
reads.
hashtags.
I know, right? Sassy doesn't read. No, I don't read. I don't. Thank you, Mark. You notice that I don't read. Oh, if I do read, it's probably going to be something wrong. I like to
Something
twist.
about
I twist
celebrity
words around.
TMZ.
Well, that's good, Dixie. You read a lot.
Jexter is throwing.
Hard if
He's
you
not
read a lot of foods.
throwing, he's throwing rotten tomato.
Oh my
Mars has started another hashtag. I won't sleep till Hank is free.
God. I'm on the cell.
They've been hashtagging all night. Lordy.
You know, those two is all night. They're gonna be doing this for the next 30 minutes.
Well, no, I think they're gonna be next doing it for the next few months
Oh my God.
until he
Until
makes an appearance.
he comes back.
I don't know. I think we've tried to reach out to him to see if he'll join, but
Just no, yeah. He
it,
just
it just is not a good time for him, I guess.
no, it's he's busy.
He's a busy man.
He's too busy for us little people.
For the little folks. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys. I can't see how many likes it has, so
I actually spoke to him the other day, last week.
I haven't talked to him in ages, other than text. I think I've texted him to ask him to join us on the live, and but uh but he hasn't been able to.
We are busy doing what? She says. I don't, he's busy with work and,
Oh Lordy, Lori just started. Yeah, because of the
girlfriend.
holidays. Lori just started working 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. 5 days a week, probably
You?
until Christmas Eve. I don't know how you guys do those early. We were just talking at work. So one of our departments in the shipping department, they get there at like 4:30, and I left at 6:30 almost, and one of the guys was still there, and I couldn't believe it because they had 4 days off, and you know they had a bunch of orders that needed to go out, and I don't know. I can't. I'm 8 o'clock and I'm like running it at like 8:01 on the dot. So, so
Working no play man hangs a dull boy. Jackson say, Jackson says, buy Hank a blown up doll.
Good. Thank you, Dixie. 13 likes.
Oh,
I
Manuel,
think mine's is still
hello.
on the counter for 4, like when I joined. So,
You funny.
oh, look, Emmanuel. Bienvenido, Emmanuel. Manuel is here.
Hola, Chico.
That's is that what you've learned in the last how many years? 20 some 30 years of
Hola, Chico.
being with a Colombian, and that's all you learned is hola chico.
I know a lot of words, but they're all bad
You
words.
learn the bad words. That's what it is. You learn the bad words.
No,
I've heard the bad words.
bad words. Dexter.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Oh, Stefan was in the German army. So question,
Oh,
Stefan.
really?
Is the German army like I know in Chile it's like that. I don't think it is still, but it was required. Like you had to go. It's not like the US where you sign up and you only get called up if you're in, if we're at war or something. But in Chile, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's still like this, but years ago, you had like when you turned 18, you had to go into service. Like you went for like 2 years into service. So basically, it was for you to be ready in case they had to go to war. You were already trained. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing in Germany because you said uh, you did, you started at 20 and you did 6 years. So
People Joe say he wants to go fishing in the Okeechobee.
in Okeechobee. I don't know if you really want to do that. You may want to go fishing, but you're not going to eat that fish.
Oh my God, who fishes
You
over
can
there?
go fishing, but don't eat the fish. they're they're not giving up on the hashtag.
There are not
Hashtag while the doll is better than Karen.
Karen. I should tell him. I said, listen. I said, go look at the live tonight. They
They're asking for you. Regina says the house is empty. She's got a great buzz going. Life is good again. And her housekeeper comes tomorrow.
Whoa, what a lie. She has a housekeeper. I need to borrow. Can I borrow your housekeeper?
I know. Jexter's taking a pee break. There may be a
Oh,
slowdown in the hashtags,
God.
people.
They say if a housekeeper saw her house, they would quit. Well, if you have those, what is that, rats and raccoon and what
Yeah. I have an
snake.
aunt that was here in the US and she moved back to Chile. And she said that one of the things that she said, as much as I love, the US, one of the things I could never give up is the maid. She was able to afford a maid in Chile. And she said, do you know how wonderful it is not to have to make beds or sweep or clean bathtubs and toilets and do laundry, just those things that we do every day. But, can you imagine if you didn't have to vacuum? You
Well,
that have the dogs?
do you notice a lot of people in South America, they all have maids.
Yeah,
It's
because they
very
can
cheap.
afford them.
Mhm.
It's like we can, I can, man, I would give my left arm for a maid, dude. Not have to clean up here.
Now,
I have a little tiny apartment and it's
Rose,
just me.
do you use Rosie?
I don't use Rosie. She's been here. She's been on a permanent vacation, you know.
Why
So,
you have
but
Rosie?
I haven't used Rosie. Rosie is the the little robot vacuum that I got from
Little
Sassy.
robot, yeah.
And she's been sitting in a little corner on vacation since I brought her up from
Collecting,
Miami.
he's collecting dust.
But don't feel bad because the broom is on vacation and the vacuum is on vacation and the mop actually went to another country for its vacation.
Everything.
It's just so tedious. And, it's like,
And sometimes you're like, well, nobody comes here, so
well, it's funny because God forbid someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna drop something off." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
forget it.
I gotta
Don't
bust.
come.
But it's usually like it's decent, but I gotta bust out the broom and like start sweeping up and empty out the garbage can in the bathroom and like squish the garbage can down in the kitchen, and it's like shit. But it's like I said, it's a tedious job. You just don't feel. And I work, and when I come home, I'm like, eh.
Yeah,
Like
and
I
then
said, it's just me.
you're so tired. You want to
Yeah.
rest. I don't want to spend my day cleaning the house. I need a maid.
So yes, so Stefan says it is mandatory in Germany, but after 6 months you can leave. So it's a 6 month thing. Women can join if they want, but it's not mandatory. All
Mm.
right. So you did a whole 6 years. Regina says, yeah, you got to let folks make a living. Dixie says, you're supposed to vacuum. No one told me that.
What's a vacuum?
Donna is off for the night. She's
Good
saying
night,
good night. She's going to
Donna.
go finish making the soup. Have a good night, Donna. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I want some soup. Yeah, well, you have 3 bedroom.
Hippie Joe says, my house is clean upstairs, but the lower level is a huge toy room. And why did my brain go to that movie? 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, the toy room. The red room.
I had to stop and read that for a second. Then it means the.
Oh, so you have a toy room. Good for you.
No wonder he needs the oxygen. Hippie Joe, what are you doing? No wonder he's always in pain. He's been spending too much time in the toy room.
It's back in the days, baby.
For those of you that have not heard about 50 Shades of Grey,
Oh my gosh.
go look it up somewhere. I'm sure most of you have.
I think it's more for like the woman though.
Yeah, but guys, I think have heard about it. I think everybody's heard about it. It's been on the. It was on the news because it was
The
like the
book
biggest
itself.
thing.
Remember when the
Like the
book came out?
yeah, when the book came
We used
out,
to
it was
read
like
them, they're like,
crazy.
oh my gosh. I
It
think the
was crazy. So that's why I think
yes, it
everyone
did.
should. Yeah. Dixie has a 3 bedroom home with 2 bathrooms and a sunroom. And you have a live-in grandson who probably doesn't help you a lot, I'm sure. Although he does say confined to his room, so I guess that's a good thing. Oh, Dixie tripped over her vacuum and she almost killed herself. Do you remember that? A few weeks back, she said she tripped over her vacuum, it fell. Didn't you almost hit your head or something, Dixie?
What's a
She was.
vacuum?
She almost went out that day.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Woo, sorry, guys. I'm feeling itchy now that you tell me that you got your vaccine and it's itchy.
Yeah, it's not itchy now, but I think, like I said, I think because but I got it on Friday. That was like 3 days ago, and it was red.
Sometimes it doesn't come right away.
It
Or
was red, and it was like a big red, like it was tender, not as tender as the other time because I couldn't even lift my arm up, but I can lift my arm. I have no problem, and it's a little bump, but it's mostly like around it red. It's just like, and it's hot. So by tomorrow, I'm gonna start getting worried.
that up on the internet to see what kind of reaction you have there. Good night, Stefan.
So Regina is saying that her maid Lisa, this is really the only time she works hard, so she knows what's coming during the holidays.
Aw,
Dixie said, it was my inner goddess thinking when I thought about the toy room.
the toy room. Everybody has a toy. I mean, a toy. A toy
Dixie
room.
read the Dixie read the books. Hippie Joe said he heard about that and tried it. I'm hoping he's talking about maybe the army.
I,
Good night, Stefan. Thank you for joining us, and I'm glad Julian is asleep. Hopefully, getting a good night's sleep.
I know.
Regina's asking if anyone has put up Christmas decorations.
I did.
You did, because it was cold,
Yes, it will
and
happen.
it felt like
That
you should put up decorations.
yes.
Well, a lot of people put up their Christmas decorations like before Thanksgiving, because when
I
Thanksgiving comes
always do.
around and
Yeah.
family is over and people are over, they have the tree up. I was trying to get my tree done this weekend, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Hi, Chase.
Dixie says she hits everything. Maybe new glasses, Dixie.
That's like me falling down. I'm always falling down, Dixie. I mean, I don't even have to have anything in my way. Forget it. I fall down. I got 2 left feet.
If I'm not careful, I have to really look and try not to hit myself against a corner of the beds and stuff, but
Oh yeah.
I tend not to fall.
And I get
Good
bruises
night,
too.
Stefan.
Show me my
Good
glasses.
evening, Chase. I'm a bit late, but good evening.
Good, Chase. How are you? How was your Thanksgiving? Wait, did you say
Dexter missed the good stuff.
Dexter just came back from the pee room?
Yes, he's back and he missed the good stuff.
You sure did.
Hippie Joe says he was talking about the 50 Shades of Grey toy room. Woohoo! Dixie, maybe that's why you're tripping over things. You're only using the glasses for reading.
I think you all caught up.
Now, I did want to mention, I think Hot Space might have fallen asleep, but on Wednesday, December 1st, she set up a party in Discord. She's going to be playing Christmas music and all of that. And I was thinking, because of the time change, it's at 3 o'clock UK time. So it'll be like 10 o'clock here. So
Really?
I was thinking it was going to, I don't know where my brain was. I was thinking it was going to be like 5 o'clock or something, at 5 or at 8.
It's gonna be 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
UK time. So it'll be like 10 in the morning here. So I
No,
think we're like 5 hours. Is it like 11?
but if it's 3 o'clock in UK,
So 11,
would it
12,
be
1, 2,
8 o'clock?
3. So yeah, 10 o'clock.
Like
I think I'm right. 10 o'clock.
10, not 8?
10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 5-hour difference.
Okay,
So
it's
10
it's 3
o'clock
in the morning.
Eastern time. 10 o'clock Eastern time, and then you guys over in California and in Oklahoma and in St. Louis. And where's Margie at? Margie, where are you at again? I know
She's in
you're up there somewhere. Where's she at?
Oklahoma.
No, that's Dixie.
Oh, no,
Dixie's in Oklahoma. Joe's in St. Louis.
I know where Margie is.
We're waiting for Margie. Margie will let us know where she's at. I know she's somewhere across, maybe from Joe or near Joe. Kansas? No, Kansas. Nebraska? No, not Nebraska. Iowa.
Oh, Dexter's going
Iowa. She's in Iowa. Am I right, Margie?
No, Indiana.
Indiana. Ooh, I had the I. I was close. In Indiana. So it'll be 10 o'clock. So I was thinking I could probably join during my lunch hour when I go to lunch at like 10. So I don't know how long it'll be, but hopefully you guys can join.
The morning, so that's going to be hard for people who's working here to join.
On the East Coast, yeah. But hopefully you guys can join and I'll pop in. And Hot Space is 7 hours ahead of Joe. She's, I know, 5 hours ahead of us here on the East Coast. So
I'll probably have my headphone on and listen to it, but I don't think I can join in.
Oh, because you have you work as well, right? Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Actually, you know what I was thinking? I have because I'm usually now I've been alone in my office for the last almost year and a half. Yeah, for like the last year and a half. But one of the girls has started to come back in part time. She's still working at home, but she comes into the office on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is excellent because Wednesday I'll be by myself. So I might actually be able to turn it on. I know I set a reminder, so I might be able to set it, like you said, maybe join in and listen, but I may not be able to talk too much and definitely not type because I'm going to be typing on the computer. But
That's what I'll do. I'll listen.
oh, Dixie is in Indiana where the 500, I mean, not Dixie, uh,
Maggie.
Margie's in Indiana where the 500 is, the Indianapolis 500. So I guess she's near Indianapolis. Dixie had a dog named Indiana 500. She called him Indy.
That's so cute. But now I don't think he can move like that.
Dixie, I have the same problem. Dixie has night blindness. So she can't
Me
see at
too.
night. Good thing for the lines on the road. I'm the
Me
same way.
too.
I'm like,
A
I
lot of glare.
usually,
I have a lot of glare.
I don't, mine's is not like, because I drive here up, I think where you live, there's a lot of traffic and lights and things like that. But where I live, it's very country. So there's a lot of two-lane country roads and stuff, and there's no light poles really. And so I really can't, I have to have my brights on. And then if you have another car coming, I'm like over to the right lane. For the UK people, it would be over to the left side.
I
But
know.
I've like, I the other day when we went to Thanksgiving, it's a road that I don't travel often, but I know it. And
Yep.
I'm like this
I
driving
think you
like
know the road.
like up on the car, like making sure I know where the lanes are, and it's crazy. But yeah,
Yep. That's me. I can't see.
another thing about getting old, I have to get a better prescription anyway, but still, I'm
Although that
getting old. I
happens
know
to
I
me.
look like I'm in my 30s. Is that 30s, maybe 40s? I'm pushing 50 actually. I'm past 50.
You've been over the hill.
I've been over the hill. I'm on the other side of the hill and it's coming fast.
You're catching up to me.
I'll catch. Listen, I have no brakes, so Regina's in Northwest Georgia. That's this way,
That's
over
what
by
Georgia.
Carolinas, North Carolina, Tennessee, right? Georgia? No. Yeah, yeah. Up there, I think. It's shameful how we don't know enough geography, I tell you.
Georgia. Yep. If it's no line on the road, then me too.
Mars is saying Hank, hashtag Hank is alive. Did you talk to him? Did he text you? Have you heard from him in one of the social media platforms that you are in, Mars?
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive and kicking. So Chase has to go. His girlfriend's calling him.
He'll be back, hopefully.
Go now, Chase. Don't have her waiting. Hot space. Hey, hot space.
Hippie's granddaughter is home from visiting her dad.
So he's going to be joining the 50 club next year.
Oh, okay. Welcome. There's Hot Space. Hi, Hot Space. We were just talking about your
Please.
Dixie's going to be joining the 70 club in 2 years, but Hot Space, we were just talking about your party on
Yes,
Wednesday.
Terry. Did you get your AARP card already, Terry? Because they usually send it when you're like 49 or
Yes.
right?
Before you even hit like anywhere near 60, I think it's at 50 you start getting it. Let me tell you, that is not a good thing.
No, when you start seeing
It
that,
is like a shock here. It is like a shock to get an AARP card or invitation.
You get a lot of discount with that.
You get all kinds of discounts, but you got to
And then
whip
when
out
you
your old lady card.
turn 50, you get a lot of discount in stores too.
It's not that listen, it's not enough that I'm gonna whip out that card and say, "Hey, I'm over 50.
I want my discount.
I want my discount." Maybe at 60, Ah,
Oh my God.
Regina does not have birthdays, just anniversaries.
Oh, that's good.
Mm. Hot Space will be legally allowed to drink in America in July. I know it's legal in the UK, right, Hot Space?
Yeah, it's like 18 in the UK.
Dixie's gone past the point of even celebrating anniversaries.
At least a driver's license is free.
Free. Oh, really? That's in Oklahoma because that does not happen here.
Wait,
Not in the state of Florida.
Hippie Joe never got his AARP card
Okay.
because you're not 50 yet, Joe.
No, Joe is my age. He's going downhill too.
Is
he's
he?
he's riding the sidecar on my motorcycle.
Oh, I'm thinking about
Or
Jackson.
actually,
Dexter is
he's driving the motorcycle and I'm riding the sidecar. Oh, Regina's anniversary was Friday.
Oh,
We
happy
missed that.
anniversary.
Happy slash birthday, but anniversary.
I know, right?
That's nice. So your birthday probably falls on Thanksgiving some years, right, Regina? Oh my God, that reminds me. I
What?
gotta take a second. Holy crap. You know, I set reminders and holy crap. I set reminders. I tell you, even the reminder doesn't work. Oh my goodness. So I have a
Doesn't
friend of
make
mine, Myra, and today was her birthday. And I've had a thingy pop up in the last 2 days. And I was like, oh, I'll remember Monday is her birthday. And of course, it is now at 9:47, and I have not sent her a happy birthday wish.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
Lordy.
Great.
I
Send it
can't,
now.
I cannot even believe I did that. Oh, I do that all the time.
Excuse me, forgot to pay bills.
Oh, shit, the rent. No.
That me.
Talks amongst yourselves. I'm just going to send out this quickie message. And then I got to send a little kiss in here. I got to stick some kisses in here. There's my little emoji kiss and some hearts, some red hearts. Where's my red heart? And then a little bitmoji, a little happy birthday bitmoji. I cannot believe I did that. I really can't. Oh, I can't believe it because I do that all the time. I always say, if I put a list, like a grocery list, and the stuff is on the grocery list, there's like a 90% chance that it will be purchased.
Not me.
Even,
Even if I put it down on my phone,
uh-huh.
I don't even look at it. I forget, oh, I know what I have to get. And I wind up forgetting something.
No, and I do look at it, but I'm like walking down the aisle, I'll be like, oh, I passed the mayonnaise. I'll go back for it. And then I go somewhere to another lane, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot the mayonnaise, but I got to go back that lane. Then I end up at the checkout and I'm looking at the list and I'm like, crap, I forgot the mayonnaise. I'm not going back for the mayonnaise. So what are you doing looking down again? What are you doing? I know you are not looking at little Buddy there. Not Buddy. Oh, poor Buddy. You are not looking at Nike down there.
Yeah.
Are you sure Nike's down there?
What do you think I'm looking at down there?
Oh, no. Who's hiding? Do you have brother-in-law Hank down there chained up
No.
somewhere?
You want to be down there.
Because you know eventually these hashtags are going to work.
Oh my God.
Let's see. I fell behind now. Now I was caught up and I fell behind, and now hot space will be 21 on July 26th. You'll have to remind us again.
Hot
Because
space?
like you saw, I could put it in the calendar and it's probably going to get missed. Oh, Terry has never heard of the AARP. What is it? It stands for the American Association of Retired Persons. And you used to get them when you were like when you turned 60. But now they send it to you when you turn 50. So at like 49, you start getting it. And
Yeah.
when you get that letter in the mail, it's like it smacks you in the face to say, by the way, you're old. It's not a pretty thing to get.
Someone got his haircut.
Oh, he looks so cute.
He got his haircut. See?
He looks so cute.
He looks cuter when he's got a little afro going, though.
What did they do to him? That you said they cut something and they like left something uncut, or they
Yeah.
cut him too short and you were like, what the hell did they do to my dog?
No, they cut everything, like the tail part, and they left a little fluff at the end of his tail.
Because you used to leave him a little, like when you had him,
Mhm.
when you had him trimmed, you used to leave some hair somewhere, right?
Yeah. But they don't do a really good job at this place, though. I don't like the way they cut
Well,
it.
my little cricket, my grandson cricket, his mom and his dad are the ones that they got the little machine and stuff, and because it does get expensive, it does get expensive if you have to go very often. And then with the whole COVID thing, that was the real reason they actually ended up getting it. So
Particularly missed.
so they do them himself.
So Regina said she lost her honey in 2020. Oh,
Oh,
that's just recently.
last year,
Yeah,
a year and a half
good
ago,
for you, Regina.
a year and a half ago.
Oh. Sassy isn't wearing pants.
Shut it down.
How do
Hot
you
Face
know I
is
don't
saying
wear pants? I don't
you
need
can
to wear pants.
you can drink in the UK at 15 or 16 if you're with an adult and there's a meal. Amazing.
Really?
Ah, Dixie's 51st wedding anniversary would have been December 20th. That's hard. Yeah, around the holidays, I'm telling you, it's just always harder.
Hey, Nike.
Hippie Joe, don't be giving away our age, Hippie. What are you doing, Hippie? I'm
You
gonna
give
get out. I'm gonna get out of that sidecar
Hippie
and
Joe
walk the rest of the way.
53. Well, Hippie Joe is 53.
He's
He's the
53.
same age as you.
Stop giving my age away. You want to celebrate New Year's with me? You better say that you had a mental
I am
breakdown.
not giving away my age. 50 something. Oh my God. I'm old.
See, Lori has the same situation
I'm
I
old,
do.
guys.
There's lots of drainage ditches. There's some areas that have drainage ditches,
You
but
see my t-shirt?
mainly it's two lanes highways, and no street lights. So you can't see anything. And then you have another car coming
I
at
don't
you
like
with
that.
their brights on and you can't see anything.
I
So
find it very dangerous when it's only 2 lanes.
I hate them. I hate them, but there's
That's
no
why
way
it's that head-on.
the head-on crashes, but there's nothing else around here. I'm in country land. I'm in the boonies. I mean, I say Orlando, but
No, you in the
I might as well be in, I don't know, the backwater Tallahassee or something.
But you
Or
don't live like way in the boony like your brother. He's more freaking in the boon.
well, yeah, there's boonies too, and very wooded here. Very wooded. What's going on down there?
Away my age. He said, oops.
Oops. Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Oh, but I look 30. And then he's trying to
Hippie just says you're not wearing pants.
I'm not.
Dixie says she writes her grocery list on her hand. So
Oh
Margie
my
commented, she must have big hands.
You know what they say about big hands?
Regina is saying that the worst part of when she lost her hubby was not being able to have a funeral. And I think that is one of
That's
the,
right,
yeah,
because of the COVID.
that was so many people that couldn't have funerals. They just could not. It's part of the grieving process to be
So
able to
sad.
say goodbye.
That's sad when
Yeah,
people
and you couldn't have,
give up.
because there was a point in time where you couldn't even do like, okay, well, we're going to social distance, or we'll be in a church with our mask on, and you just couldn't. You couldn't do it. You could not do it. Definitely no viewings or anything like that, and I think the support of other family and friends. But yeah, that was one of the is continues continues to be.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hot Space says the easy way to remember her birthday is remembering Roger Taylor's birthday.
Roger's birthday.
Uh,
Hey, my happy. I don't wear size 9.5. Wait, Dixie wears a size 9.5 shoes. That's the same size.
Lordy, how tall are you, Dixie?
My daughter is 9.5 too.
How
Shoes.
tall is Dixie? I always imagine Dixie being a little small lady, but
Yeah.
9.5. That's a big
He
shoe
says,
size.
never mind. He says, never mind. Oh, big shoes, big gloves. Oh my God. Yeah.
What's your T-shirt say, Sassy?
Oh, huh?
Hot Space is asking about your T. She said she just saw your T-shirt. What?
Yeah. It's Queen.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I think it's
Very
covered up
nice.
on my side with the
Oh, yeah, because
StreamYard
this.
logo. That's why.
I gotta take this shit off. She's only 5'6", so she's not tall.
Yeah, Dixie, that's a big shoe size for a little lady like you.
Because I think a lot of women now has big feet because my daughter is 9.5 shoes and she's probably like 5'6" too.
I guess if she doesn't have enough room on her hand, she could use her foot for the grocery shopping list.
Hippie Joe is 6'1" and 225. Okay, because Hippie Joe's tall.
He's tall.
Hmm.
So Regina said they actually had two funerals. Um,
Huh?
where did I see it? Oh no, Dixie. Dixie had two funerals.
Okay, yeah.
It was Dixie that had two funerals. He had a military one, I guess, and one where they used to live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, things are so different. Things are so different for anyone dying during
Yeah.
COVID.
Last year, I think it's so sad. People dying.
Yeah, Regina said she could only have about 10 people. I know Maritza went to a funeral in Miami, and I think there were 12 people allowed, and it
How
was
tall?
outside of it wasn't even inside the funeral home, it was outside, and they had to be socially distanced even with masks on. So, and you couldn't hug anybody. You couldn't hug,
Right.
because that's the first thing you do. You go to hug someone and give them your condolences. So she was like, we're waving across, they got into a circle and we're talking, and and even outside had masks on, and it just is, yeah, very, very difficult.
Wow.
But Regina did say she had a party for him, which, it is a celebration. That's the way we have to look at it, as a celebration of life.
Oh, so he likes skinny.
Terry said he watched a documentary over the weekend about Freddie Mercury called The Final Act. Is
I've
that
seen that.
there was is it on
The
was
one
it
that
on did you see it on Netflix or something?
on YouTube.
On YouTube? Because didn't the UK have like a special for his anniversary last week? I
Oh,
wonder if it's the same one.
maybe it was on TV over there.
Yeah, because I think it was on one of their television shows.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That's a good one. It's sad.
Yeah, see, Hot Space said she saw that too.
Also, I must
I'm
have been,
gonna have to go look at it.
maybe it was a special on TV, but is it? It is on YouTube. If you search
I'm
it up,
gonna have to go look for it.
it's good. The final act.
The Final Act. I
Hmm.
think it is. I'm gonna have to go look for it. Yeah. Dixie said, "I remember you said this, Dixie, on your husband's casket. You put screw it, let's ride."
Oh, I know.
Uh,
And he has a motorcycle engraved on his headstone. Ride free forever. Oh, that is so nice.
oh, that is nice. Yeah. See, Hot Space was saying I guess it's her friend Motown wasn't able to see it. So I think that special that was in the UK was only,
Yeah, it was only.
there it is. It was on BBC Two in the UK. So I think, yeah, I'll have to look for it. I'll be very. And you saw it. When did you see it, Sassy? Is it
I saw
recent?
it a while back. It's been on YouTube.
I gotta watch.
Hmm.
I have to look. Gonna have to look at it. And Hippie Joe was asking, who is Motown? So in our Discord, we have somebody by the name of Motown, and we're all wondering, who is Motown?
Motown is, I think, Hot Space. No, Motown. Motown usually follow people that's into Queen music. I think she's into Queen music.
Okay, because with the name Motown, I was like, ooh, somebody new.
I know. But you think of Motown, it's like an older,
Yeah, yeah. That's
like
what I was thinking. 50s,
gospel music maybe.
50s music.
Yeah, yeah. So she was, I think, was on last week when you weren't here, but wasn't on here that long though.
On Wednesday.
Yeah,
On Wednesday when I had my trivia night. That, by
yeah,
the way, we
yeah.
totally sucked at. Although we sucked the first round, we didn't come in last place. Second round, we tied for third, and last round we were at the bottom. So, but we had lots of fun. So I get very competitive. So I hate losing, and I need to fight for my answers when I know they're right. And sometimes at the beginning I'm like, oh, I think it might be this, but then I'm like, no, I should have fought for that. But we did have a lot of fun, but we didn't win, you know, but it was fun.
Okay, so it's not the same thing that's on YouTube, but they do have some clips on YouTube.
On
That's
YouTube. Okay.
what,
It's called The Final Act. That I'll have to search for that because it sounds very interesting.
yeah. Motown is older. Okay, we're all old here.
Oh, Terry, you need to come over and do trivia with us then. I love trivia. So
Yeah, yeah. Let me.
I'm sure if I had room, and if I didn't have so much trivia up here, I could have some more useful information.
But it's good.
I'm gonna write this down, hot
Okay,
space.
so there is a Freddie Mercury documentary
I need to write this down. Where do I write this down?
called Inside the Mind.
Inside the Mind. Write that down because I don't have a pen here.
Inside the Mind.
I
The
cleaned my
new
table up and
one is the final act. I think the final act is the
Inside the Mind and the Final
on
Act.
Netflix.
Text me that.
You never seen it on Netflix.
Text me that.
Inside the Mind.
Sounds interesting. I too, Dixie, know a lot of useless stuff, and it didn't help me on trivia night either, which I'm upset about. All right. Well, listen, it is 10:06.
No, I was just looking at the time.
My alarm clock goes off at 10 o'clock. A little thing comes down to say, start getting ready for bed. It's 10 o'clock. If you want to get ready at 10:30 to sleep, you should start winding down now.
Oh, you have that thing on?
Yeah. So it's, you know,
You want 8 hours of sleep, you have to
yeah.
go
So you
to bed
set
at
it
this
to
time.
how many hours you want.
Gina
Uh,
says she's good
and
on
then
trivia.
what time do you want to wake up? And then and how many, you know, how many hours of sleep you want and what time do you need to get up? And then it'll tell you, okay, this is the time you should get ready for bed. And then it asks you like, how far ahead do you want to be reminded? So I have just a half hour, because supposedly you're supposed to put your phone away and start, you know, relaxing your mind and getting away from all of the social media stuff. And, you know, I usually don't do that.
She gotta go to work. She's gotta do her Uber.
Gotta go Uber Grammy. Uber, we're gonna get you a sign, Dixie. So when we do our GoFundMe for Save Hank and Free Hank, we're gonna take a little bit of money from that and get you an Uber Grammy
Uber
sticker
Grand
that you can just stick on the side of your car.
nerd, Regina.
See, I'm telling you, I'm going to buy some plane tickets for you guys to come at trivia.
Well, you can do trivia on here one day if they don't block it.
Well, listen, Hippie Joe, we need music, we need movies, we need people to de-scramble because they have one of the rounds is scramble. They scramble a word and then you had to pick it and they give you a clue. And for the life of me, we couldn't get this one. It was horoscope. They had like,
For driving, Dixie.
but yeah. Yes, be careful. Oh my goodness, it's 3:07 in the UK. Lordy, thank you, Hot Space, for joining us. Hippie
Yeah.
Joe, feel better. Jexter, I think Jexter. I
Next
haven't seen.
left already.
He's been
I think
he's been
he left and he
he
said he
left, right? Okay,
was later or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you all for joining us.
thank you guys.
Lori,
See you
Jennifer,
next
Margie,
week.
Hot Space, Mars. I don't know where Mars is. I'm sure she's out there. And Dixie, of course, Hippie, and Hot Space. I will probably see you on Wednesday. I may be a little late. As
Yeah,
Sassy was saying, we can listen in, but we'll be at work.
okay, so it is 3 o'clock in the UK. So
It is 3 o'clock in the UK, so it'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast.
Why is it 10? I thought it was 5 hours different.
Right. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Am I right?
I thought it was they going on at
11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It is 5 hours.
Oh.
At 10 o'clock. Don't make me
Because
confused. Listen, I'm embarrassing myself
I
by
was
doing
counting.
my finger counting like if I was in first grade. Because I don't know how many
Well,
10
because
plus
I was
5 is.
I was counting up. I saw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No. That's what I was doing originally. Are you sure you guys want to follow us? They're all thinking, you know, everyone right now, the 9 people on right now are probably thinking, what decision in my life has led me to this point where it is Monday night at 3:07 in the morning or at 9:10 in the
God.
evening to watch these two crazy ladies because they can't figure out when it's 3 o'clock on UK time. What time is it on the East Coast?
Be sure to shut the blind, Regina.
Yes, because Regina's so happy that she's alone. She's going to go dance around the house naked. Oh,
When I get those
Dixie has come up with push the damn button.
I know.
Drive safely, Dixie. Everyone stay
Yes.
safe.
I'm so confused.
Regina, enjoy your dancing. Hippie, feel better. Hot Space, get some sleep. You got a big day on Wednesday.
Good night, guys. Hasta la vista, baby. Go on disco. Go on disco after this. Listen to some music.
Good night, guys. Good
Bye.
night. See you next week. And hopefully Wednesday I'll see some of you. Night.
Yes. On Discord.
Night, night.
Night, night.